What is the best way to help a business? Stopping problems before they happen. That is exactly what risk management professionals do. They are important to companies because they can predict challenges, spot risks, and handle them when they arise. How to get ready for a risk management interview. Preparing for a risk management interview means understanding both general risk management principles and the specific needs of the company. Common risk management interview questions and answers. Here are some important questions that might come up in a risk management interview. These questions will help the company understand your knowledge and experience. 1. What is risk management? This question helps the interviewer see how well you understand risk management. You should explain what risk management is, why it's important, and how it helps businesses. You can also mention methods, tools, and strategies used to manage risks. 2. How do you identify risks in a new project? Here, you need to explain how you find possible risks before they happen. You can mention techniques like risk registers, a list of risks, and SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. You can also talk about ways to measure risks and analyze their impact. 3. How does risk management help reduce risks? This question checks if you understand how to prevent risks. You can give examples of methods that lower risks and explain how they work. 4. What are some risk management techniques? You can talk about both theory and real-life methods. Explain techniques used in your industry and how they help manage risks. 5. How do you decide the right amount of backup funds, contingency reserve, for a project? Your answer should include factors like past project experiences, possible risks, the impact of risks, and how complex the project is. 6. How do you assess cybersecurity risks? Cybersecurity risks include hacking, data theft, and other online threats. You should mention steps like identifying threats, checking weak spots, and measuring how serious the risk is. 7. Can you give an example of a time when you handled a major risk? If you have real experience, explain what happened, how you handled it, and what you learned. If you don't have experience, give a logical example of how you would solve a risk-related problem. 8. How do you create a risk management plan for a new project? Give a step-by-step process, including identifying risks, analyzing them, making a response plan, and monitoring risks throughout the project. 9. How do you update a risk management plan for an ongoing project? Explain how you would check the current plan, find weaknesses, reassess risks, and make necessary changes. 10. What is the difference between a risk and an issue? A risk is something that might happen, while an issue is a problem that has already happened. Your answer should explain how you would handle each one differently. 11. Can you describe a time when a risk management plan failed? Talk about what went wrong, what you learned from it, and how you would prevent the same problem in the future. 12. How do you monitor and control risks? Explain different ways to track risks, find problems early, and take action before they become serious. 13. What are some common risks in this industry? Your answer will depend on the industry. Some examples include construction, safety hazards, IT, cybersecurity threats, healthcare, legal and compliance issues. 14. How do you manage stakeholders in risk management? Show your communication skills by explaining how you would keep stakeholders informed, listen to their concerns, and make decisions together. 15. How does your past experience relate to this role? Talk about skills and knowledge from your previous job that will help you in this position. Mention tasks like risk assessment, monitoring, reporting, and problem solving. 16. How do you ensure a business keeps running while facing risks? Explain how companies prepare for risks with plans like backups, safety measures, cybersecurity protection, and insurance coverage. 17. What is a risk register? A risk register is a document that lists all possible risks, their impact, and ways to manage them. Explain why this document is important and how it helps businesses stay prepared. 18. What is the Delphi technique in risk management? This is a method where experts give their opinions about risks. Their responses are collected and used to make better decisions. 19. Have you ever had to choose between two risky solutions? What did you do? The interviewer wants to know how you make tough decisions. Explain how you analyzed the risks, weighed the pros and cons, and made the best possible choice. 20. What do you understand about correlated risks? Correlated risks are risks that are connected and can impact each other. If one risk happens, it can increase the chances or severity of another. For example, a cybersecurity attack could lead to data loss and legal penalties. 21. Which skills do you have that make you a good fit for this role? Instead of just listing skills, explain how you've used them. For example, if you mention problem solving, give an example of when you solved a difficult risk-related issue. Show how your skills help in managing risks effectively. 22. What is your management style? Be honest and describe how you lead a team. Do you prefer a hands-on approach, or do you trust team members to work independently? Explain why this style works for you and how you adapt when needed. 23. What would you do if someone pointed out your mistake at work? A good answer should show that you are open to feedback, take responsibility, and work to correct mistakes. You can also mention how you use feedback to improve your skills and prevent future errors. 24. What are some commonly used tools for risk management? List tools such as FMEA, failure modes and effects analysis, helps analyze potential failures in a process. Decision trees, helps in decision-making by mapping out different choices and their possible outcomes. Bowtie model, identifies risk causes, consequences, and controls. If you have used any of these tools, share your experience with them. 25. Why do you want to become a risk manager? Explain your passion for risk management. Whether it's your problem-solving skills, attention to detail, or desire to help organizations succeed, make sure your answer shows genuine interest in this career. 26. How has your perspective on risk management changed over time? Your answer should show growth. For example, many professionals shift from a reactive approach, fixing problems after they happen, to a proactive one, preventing risks before they occur. Talk about lessons you've learned in your career. 27. How do you calculate the potential risks of an investment? Mention methods such as qualitative analysis, using expert opinions and scenario analysis. Quantitative analysis, using data, risk rating, and probability models. Scenario analysis, evaluating different situations that could affect the investment. Continuous monitoring, regularly checking and adjusting risk strategies. 28. How do you prioritize risks? Risks are prioritized based on their impact and likelihood. You can explain using risk matrix, high impact and high likelihood risks come first. Cost-benefit analysis, some risks may be expensive to fix, so their solutions should be planned carefully. Business goals, risks affecting critical operations should be addressed first. 29. How do you manage team disagreements on a risk strategy? Explain your leadership and conflict resolution skills. You can mention active listening, understanding everyone's viewpoints. Logical reasoning, making decisions based on data. Negotiation and compromise, finding a middle ground if necessary. 30. What is your opinion on AI in risk management? AI helps in risk management by analyzing large data sets, detecting patterns, and predicting risks faster than humans. However, it also has challenges, like data privacy concerns and potential biases in AI models. Show that you understand both the advantages and risks. Practice risk management interview questions to help you prepare. Here are some additional questions you might face. Describe a time when you had to change a risk management strategy suddenly. Tell us about a situation where your attention to detail helped prevent risk. What risk mitigation strategies have you used before? Conclusion: risk management is a crucial function in every major industry, ensuring businesses can identify, prevent, and minimize potential threats. While the application of risk management varies across different fields, the core objective remains the same: to safeguard businesses from financial, operational,